Hi, so we'll go over the first page of this worksheet together to help you in your quest to shore up learning about rational versus irrational numbers. So the first number is a fraction, 3 over 12, or 3/12, or you could read it 3 to 12 as a ratio. Remember, any ratio is a rational number. So in this box, we can just put a big fat R, except for it won't be real big, but that's okay. 12 to 2. 12 to 2 is a ratio. I know we've never seen anything like that, but that's what that dash means. 12 to 2, you could read it. 12 over 2, you could write it like this. You could also write it with semicolons. So 12 to 2 is a ratio. So is that a rational number? Yes, sir, or yes, ma'am. Hey, here is a decimal, those doggone decimals. But here's the only thing that matters in this decimal is these 3 dots at the end. When you see these 3 dots at this end, that means this thing is going to go on and on and on forever. If you see a decimal that goes on forever, it's no friend of ours. That makes it an irrational. I don't even have to talk about this one. This one goes on and on, except I notice a pattern. Do you see the pattern of 1, 4? If you see a pattern, what they should have done is written the repeating line over it, and then you would know it does go on and on, but it's 14, 14, 14. So because it's repeating and rational, how convenient. They both start with the same letter. This one does have a decimal, but it's 2 numbers, 12.52 or 12 and 52 hundredths is how you would read it. So when you hear me say 52 hundredths, that'd be the same thing as me saying 12 over, or not 12, yeah, 12 and 52 over 100, because that's 52 hundredths. So when you see it like that, clearly you know it's a rational number. Okay. Okay, now we've come across 0. 0 is a weird one. You might think it would be irrational because, the whole 0 thing. You can't have a rational number with 0 on the bottom, but you can have a rational number with 0 on the top. So you could have 0 over 2. That would be legal. You could have 0 over 100. That would also be legal. So 0 can, in fact, be a rational number. We just have a couple more. So here is 022, 022, 22. Uh-oh, this is not going to work out as being very rational, is it? Because it's a longer number and there's no pattern of repeating. Okay, so there should be some dots right here at the end, but even without the dots, we see this is not repeating. Therefore, we know this is, irrational, a big fat I. And here is the square root of 19. Shh. The square root of 19. This is not a perfect square. Therefore, we can give this a rational. Remember, the perfect squares are the square root of 4, because that would be 2 times 2, the square root of 100 would be 10 times 10. So any of the perfect squares would be rational. Any other square roots will be irrational. And if you want to know whether it's rational or not, punch it in. Use your calculator. Figure it out. Does it come out with an even number? If not, then it's not. Appreciate that. Appreciate your being quiet, Maya. Did you not hear me say I need you guys to be quiet for a minute so I can finish this video? Okay.